I'm joined by head coach Carla Flaherty of Roanoke College women's basketball. They were picked number 10 in this year's preseason poll. Coach, let's talk a little bit about last year's squad coming into this year's team. You got 4 starters back from last year's team. So I would imagine that the practices is a little bit more spirited with people that know what you want to do, being able to send your message down to the new players and not just you being the one doing all the coaching. Talk a little bit about what you've seen in the preseason.
I think that's been actually a fantastic transition this year is a lot of the things that I had to talk to the team about by way of how we do things. Our lone senior, Victoria Maxwell, has really taken the charge in welcoming the new first years into the fold, but also demonstrating here's how we do things at Roanoke College. And that's been a game changer for us as far as culture and the pace and intensity with which we're able to practice and get going. So she's been huge and instrumental. Laura McManaman, who's also one of our captains, has just brought knowledge of the game, mentality, and approach to practice, unlike any other season we've had. So we're really looking forward to this group because, as you mentioned, we didn't graduate anybody, and we brought a lot of athleticism and length in. So it's up the ante this year, an expectation for us as a program.
Let's talk about some of those expectations, but try and put it into things that are actually on the floors. Like, what are places you expect this returning group to improve upon where they were last year?
Well, I think, we brought in a point guard, Whitney Hobson from Richmond, and she's really great and a true point guard. And last year we had to have Molly and Laura McManaman bring the ball up the floor. Now with her on the court, we're going to be able to put them on the wing and really take advantage of their ability to shoot and score. Last year, they were leaders in the league in three-point field goal percentage. We expect to see that again this year with more opportunity because of our ability to open up the floor. So that's going to be something exciting and very specific that we can look to focus on.
You talked about your new point guard, but who are some, and maybe including her as well, but who are some players you expect to maybe step up and make some names for themselves this year?
I think someone to keep an eye on is Christina Harrell. She played a ton of minutes for us last year. I think she led us in minutes as a freshman. As a sophomore, she's come back. She's stronger. She's faster, has the experience. So she's going to be a floor leader for us even as a sophomore. I think some of the freshmen will make immediate impacts. Renee Alquiza is going to be someone to keep an eye on. She's a 6'1" wing where she can set up in the post, but also has the ability to step out and knock down the three. But again, I think our experience, this is the first time where I can sit and actually say, wow, we have experience. And we've been in a lot of really close games. We've competed with the teams that were the highest in the league. And I think this year there's an expectation and a hunger to make a change, to dig our heels in and really show the league we're here to compete this year and we're going to be a team to reckon with.
Coach, when you take a look at the league, and obviously you've been mentioning competing with the league multiple times, and we've got some tough squads in the league, but we've got some squads that are also in the rebuilding process that need to fill some holes on their rosters. What do you see from the conference this season when it comes toward the end of the season?
Well, I think 2 things. It's really great that we have a couple of our teams ranked nationally. I think that's wonderful for the ODAC, and I think it speaks volumes for the ODAC. And I think the rest of us, if you will, are all gunning for the same thing, and it's those top spots. And I honestly don't know. I think that's why we show up every day. We personally don't talk about those long-term goals because right now we're focused, especially with this new group, on day-to-day details. And if we focus on those day-to-day details, those close games that might have been a loss are going to turn into W's and take care of themselves. But everybody's going to be fighting, and hopefully because of our experience and because we've been warriors the past couple of years and faced some hardships, hopefully that will come into play and tip us over the edge on the positive side.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining me today. Good luck this season.
Thank you.